Why, hello there, and welcome to another edition of Hot Takes Tuesday, brought to you by Comic Cult TV, Feathers and Fluff Kelly, Guzman Construction, and the law offices of Jameson and Martinez Esquire. My name is The Spoiler. Up ahead is my brother from another mother, Inspector Secret Squirrel. If you'd be so kind so as to smash that like button, subscribe, share, all that hootenanny, it would be greatly appreciated by this small but thriving and growing channel. Dude, it was a humongous week of good stuff today. How you been?
Oh yeah. I've been doing pretty good. How you doing, Spoiler? And what's up, Comic Cult Nation? Yeah, it is a big week this week. So big, in fact, as I was putting the list together, I was like, oh, well, there's 10. Honorable mention, honorable mention, honorable mention, honorable mention. Might as well make a 20. So this is a 20 list instead of a 10. So we get a bit of an extended list today. So you guys will get a good idea of what's going on tomorrow. And look at this. We got Tyler, the first one in here. Tyler, how's it going, bud?
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Tyler?
All right, so we all know what we're here for this weekend or this Tuesday. It's Hot Takes Tuesday. Top 10 comics to buy. That should be a 20 to buy, releasing on January 19th, 2022. Books make this list based on the following: story. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it other? Artwork. Is it good? Is it bad? Or is it other? And spec. Honestly, spec carries the most weight around here.
Yes.
You ready to get going on this? You ready to kick it off?
I'm always ready.
All right, here we go. 20.
20.
Really? That's what it is?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 20.
Ah,
That's in my head, bro.
okay.
20.
Here you go.
Did my comment not go in? Yes, it did. What's up, Bozer? Miles Morales, Spider-Man 34. It's a Beyond tie-in. Miles and Shift need answers, but they must descend to the darkness of the Assessor's HQ. Yeah, to find them. Yep. Mm-hmm. Miles and Ben Reilly, right? They throwing down or Shift?
It's Shift. It's Miles and Shift. They're heading into the Assessor's HQ. It kind of ties in with the whole Beyond stuff. So yeah, definitely pick it up. This is setting up for 35. 35 is going to be a key again. We had 30, which was a key for Miles's new outfit. 35, they're stating that it's going to be a key. So, you know, the one before that always preps for it. So there might be the cameo that you don't necessarily know about. So just make sure you pick this one up.
Yeah, third. Grab 3.
Oh, and yeah, your comment did pop up, but sometimes it'll show on your guys' side that somebody came in before the other person, but on my side, it pops up a different way.
Don't make that big man angry. You wouldn't like that angry. Although you are a pretty big man too, so I don't know who'd win that one.
Here we go, number 19.
19.
Hey. We got regarding the matter of Oswald's body, number 3. After learning that Sonny Germs is the double for the suspected assassin, our crew tails Oswald's police escort to the station, where Oswald is surprisingly shot upon leaving. We all know that story. All right. I haven't had a chance to read this. I have always had kind of a negative, my own personal thing towards Cantwell because of what he did to Captain America, but you've been telling me that this is really good and you've been enjoying this.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Awesome.
You got to let that Cantwell stuff, the Captain America stuff go, bro. You got to be like Elsa. Just let it go.
Yeah. I can't hold it a grudge for a long time. Okay.
No.
All right. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a go.
Dig it.
Here we go. 18. What was that?
18.
Okay. See, I'm learning too.
I'm going to teach you Espanol.
Espanol.
Ah.
All right.
88.
Yeah.
The blue stands for back, baby. Nightwing gets an outdated suit starting this issue. Dig it. Another new costume. Meanwhile, after the stressing events of rescuing Haley from getting dognapped by bad guys, who's going to take Bitewing? What was his name, right? Bitewing?
Yeah, Bitewing. It was 87. Is that one that went from basically one continuous panel the entire time? Yeah, that was awesome.
They stole the man's dog, so now he's going to go like all John Wick on him. Meanwhile, Heartless tries to buy power away from the Blockbuster. From Blockbuster, I stole their money. In order to take control of Bloodhaven, and both of these big bads have Nightwing in their crosshairs. And remember, be kind, rewind when dealing with Blockbuster.
I think there's still one left.
Oh, man, let's go. Road trip.
Number 17.
17.
Here we go. We got Apache Delivery Service number 1. For those of you who missed out on the first print, this is your second print. Issue number 1 of Apache Delivery Service sold out ahead of its publication on January 5th, 2022. To fulfill the demand for this already acclaimed series, Dark Horse Comics has announced a second printing featuring a cover by comic book artist Ben Dewey. That's actually a pretty cool cover. I saw it. I've got the first print, so I didn't need to pick this one up, but definitely pick it up.
Cover by. Get it?
Yes.
16. Yes, he says. Catwoman 39, or as you so eloquently called her, stripper Catwoman. You don't know what Selena Kyle's doing to pay her way through college. Catwoman's bored of Alleytown, so she goes a stripping, and has returned to Gotham City to go back to doing what she does best. Stealing crime boss secrets for blackmail. In her first blackmail heist, she's disguised as a stripper at Gotham's most secure underground club. Selena, the center stage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, Fred, who is Shift?
Shaft, watch your
mouth. Peter Parker had his whole clone saga. Well, Miles had his version of the clone saga, and Shift is one of those said clones. So, kind of like Ben Reilly is to Peter Parker, Shift is to Miles Morales.
Why are you talking Shift, man?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can't. This one, yeah. Catwoman, stripper. Okay, I'm down. I'm there.
Dig it.
15.
15.
Avengers number 52. The all-new Masters of Evil are here. The death hunt continues as super psychopaths, the Black Skull and Ghost Goblin, invade New York to slaughter Deathlocks and anyone who gets in their way, including Captain America and Captain Marvel. Yes, this one is a key. Starbrand, otherwise known as Brandy Selby. She's normally a child. In this one, she appears as an adult. And so there you go. It is a key.
Hail Hemp Knight.
Number 14.
14. What? I got to count my fingers. Yep. The TMNT 125, or as you said, the TMN Punk Frogs. Yeah, man. It's all about, you don't got a lot of player instruments. You just got to be a punk. Anybody can do that. The Turtles come face to face with a territorial group, the Punk Frogs, while mutant town crumble when the two sides collide. First full team appearance of the Punk Frogs in the TMNT mainstream universe. Meanwhile, a new villain emerges as the return of the Triceratons. A new era of TMNT starts here. Dig it!
Yes, jump on here. This is a key. It does have this first full appearance of the Frogs. So definitely, if you can get your hands on it, I would say pick it up.
Dig it.
Number 13.
13. 1, 2, 13, yeah.
We have Devil's Reign, X-Men number 1, the Queen's Reign. Emma Frost has many skeletons in her closet, but only one of them is currently mayor of New York City. The truth about the White Queen's secret past with the kingpin of crime comes to light as Wilson Fisk makes his play with. Will his old ally Emma Frost stand in his way or protect the secrets they share? all these
Hemp
Devil's Reign things, man. All of them. You gotta get on board with the Devil's Reign.
Hemp Night, go ahead and strap in because school is in session. We are your professors. Yes, all the Devil's Reign stuff must happen.
Yes, exactly. There was another one today, the Black Knight one. And speaking of the Black Knight, I just finally got into watching Eternals.
Dig it.
Just last night. And I know a lot of people talk bad about the Eternals movie.
Wait a minute. You watched it last night?
Yeah, last night.
Wow, that's uncanny.
You watched it last night?
Nice. See? Right there.
Yep.
Right there.
Great minds think alike. But I didn't think it was terrible.
No.
It was fine. I enjoyed it. It wasn't overly amazing or record breaking or mind blowing, but it was a decent movie. I enjoyed it.
It was better than Wonder Woman 84 for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And then you were right when we were talking about it earlier at the end credit scene when he was getting ready to touch the blade and the voice there. You would have never known that that's the new blade unless you actually knew who was playing the new blade and knew his voice. So yeah,
that's bad storytelling.
Oh yeah, definitely. Number 12.
I'll see. Phil, if I mess up my Espanol, please feel free to correct me. We got to get Phil on here one day, man.
Yeah, we got to get Phil on here. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Whenever I watch the Book of Boba Fett and I see Boba Fett talking, I see Phil Hernandez. It's just one and the same. What's up, Rex? Devil's Reign, Villains for Hire, number 1. New York City is on a razor's edge, and there's only one force fighting for the force, rule of law, and the chaos. Wilson Fisk, Thunderbolts, dude. You have me at villains acting as heroes. Hail, Nicholas. Somebody got something for you. Right?
Yes, definitely. I have it here. So next time I see you, Nicholas, your 50 subscriber giveaway prize is ready to go for you.
With the out-of-print Punisher logo.
Yeah, that definitely. I told them about that.
Oh, Hemp Night and Peasy's here. Okay, now I got an idea.
All three of them are here. Nice.
The Warriors 3. The Warriors 3. Dig it.
All right. Another Devil's Reign. Get on it. We'll
be in the late freight, homies.
11.
Once it.
Batman, the Night, number 1. The origin of Batman and his never-ending fight against crime in Gotham is modern mythology. But what of the story in between? How did an angry, damaged young man grow into the most accomplished detective and crime fighter the world has ever known? How did The Dark Knight begin? Chip Zdarsky, I think it might be all right. I know everybody's kind of heard the Batman origin over and over again, but this is supposed to get that in-between time that we don't really hear too much about. So,
hey, as long as my Spanish is better than the squirrel's English. Right, Phil?
Yeah, Batman's got to be going crazy about his girlfriend stripping. Yeah, I know, right? His future wife and baby mama.
I think all he cares about is, as long as she makes the Benjamins.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
that 1 in 25 cover with all them diamonds on that. Oh man, that was a decent cover.
Yeah, it was, but you can't sell 25 copies of Catwoman.
Oh yeah, no, not even if she's stripping.
Hey, Natalia's here. Hope you're feeling better, Mama. And Secret Squirrel. While I got you here,
okay.
Natalia's husband is the gentleman who's been asking for your appraisals of Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, so
right.
those 41s have been from the Willets. Okay, all right.
We love the Willets.
I didn't know who they were. I was like, another one. I was like, well, they're not pricey. They're pretty pricey books. So yeah, definitely. I did take a look at the other one today. It is a better grade than the first one I took a look at. So you did upgrade.
Yep. Yeah, the party brigade is here. It's the AM crew, man. These guys are here at opening, just like the Wednesday Warriors, LMAO. Yep, it's true. Mi español es muy malo en estas palabras con frijoles. Yep, I said it.
Frijoles?
Hey, tu madre con queso.
Something about cheese?
No. Silencio.
Okay.
Alegas.
Oh, look at that. Here we go. This is about the halfway point. And you know what we always do when we get to the halfway point? We highlight one of our sponsors.
Yep.
And today's sponsor just so happens to be Feathers and Fluff Farm. Yes. Something popped up on my screen and kind of got in the way. Our sponsor is Feathers and Fluff Farm, veteran-owned and operated local business that specializes in breeding high-quality, standard of perfection heritage birds. They're chickens. We have a number of different breeds that make excellent pets. Eggs producers, meat birds. They're good for 4-H and FFA projects if you have kids that are into that. Swing on by our website at feathersandflufffarm.com or go over to Facebook and give us a like and follow at Feathers and Fluff Cali. We look forward to hearing from you for all your chicken stuff.
I look forward to hearing from that rooster.
No.
Patos locos por vida, ese el gallo negro, the baddest Chicano in all of these laws.
See, he put that in there, and I was about ready to block the comment because it looks like one of those one comments.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
No band hammer for Peasy, homies.
Number 10.
Bolero número uno.
You want me to talk this one? Since I know,
you read it.
I know you didn't read this one. I know you're probably not going to read this one.
I was in my back to tank like Boba Fett.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Okay. First and foremost, kids should not put their hands on this book. It is an adult-only book. All right. There is a lot of adult-only imagery in here. Yes, wrestling, if you will. Yep. So definitely, it's a starter. It is the issue number 1. So the first part of the issue is a little struggle to get through, especially with a lot of wrestling, as it were. But then it starts kind of speeding up a little bit towards the end, getting into the whole different universes and kind of does a quick explanation, and then it cuts off. So it's a good starter, but definitely don't let the youngins get a hold of this book.
Take it. Let them find them in your closet like we all did growing up.
Indeed. Number 9.
Número 9. Animal Castle number 2. We gave you Animal Castle number 1. Don't sleep on this one either. On the farm, all animals were equal. In the castle, some are more equal than others. After witnessing the deaths of animals she knew as friends for seemingly nothing, Miss B becomes a conflicted cat. Things are further complicated when questions are raised about the state of the farm, bringing down severe retaliation by President Silvio's hounds. Miss B has to ask herself what's worse, doing something that could cost a life or doing nothing at all. That's called analysis paralysis. So, yeah, you lose more with the wrong, trying to make a decision than the wrong decision. So, yes.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Might be getting some chicken soon. Perfect, because we're about to start incubating chickens within the next week. Eggs. So here in about 3 weeks, we're going to be back into the full season swing of things, and we're going to be hatching chickens every week. It's going to be awesome.
What is this eggs? You mean huevos?
Rancheros?
Grande. Serio?
Isn't that venti?
No, that's grande.
Grande?
Mm-hmm.
But grande means large, right?
I don't know. I don't speak Starbucks.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Here we go. Number 8.
Ocho.
Arrowsmith, behind enemy lines, number 1. It's World War I, but a war of wizards and dragons as much as bullets and barbed wire. Young Airman Fletcher Arrowsmith plunges back into the heat of the war and finds himself behind enemy lines, facing a threat that could doom the Allied powers. You were telling me about this. Who was it? The Busiek or whatever?
Busiek, yep.
Yep, Busiek. I didn't get any agenda stuff from the book. It was just it's a little difficult to read because a lot of the word boxes, as it were, are in cursive, like old English cursive.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
You can't really burn through it really fast. At least I couldn't. I had to be like, what? Oh, okay.
I hate when they do that, man.
You don't see cursive every day anymore. So, but
it's like hieroglyphic now.
Yeah, like, chicken scratch.
I see what you did there.
But definitely, it's magic and war. It was pretty straightforward, and I dug it. I was like, all right, I'm on board.
Didn't Hitler do that? Magic and war?
He was trying to do some crazy dark magic stuff. That was, I don't know.
Just remember, trust the
all
flag.
All of a sudden, you have a red skull and Hydra. I don't know.
Hellboy. Don't forget Hellboy.
Oh, yeah, Hellboy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just trust the flag. Where we go one, we go all.
Number 7.
Número 7.
Rabbits at the farm, too. My farm? Or on Animal Castle?
Yeah, Fred. Fred's
I got 2 rabbits.
As Silk gains popularity in public eye, Cindy is questioning her place in the world, but existentialism will have to wait when a powerful new villain is turned loose. In a race against the clock, Silk discovers the dangers of ancient Korean magic, and social media. Yeah, I got that there in Korea. The first cameo appearance of an ancient witch who drains the life force from young people. Team up with Silk and Luna Snow. Yep. Get it for the spec purposes of the first cameo of the ancient witch. I like.
Yes, I wasn't even. I'm going to be 100% honest. After the last Silk run, I was like, yeah, why do I care? And then I found out that this was a key today when I was doing my research, and kind of got a tip from our good buddy Phil. And I was like, okay, let me look into it a little bit more. And I was like, all right, I'm going to give it another go. I didn't get a chance to read this one yet because I read probably a good 12 books.
Chingo.
Yeah, I had 2 hours to get through a bunch of books just before the show, so I burned through a lot of books. But I didn't get to this one yet. So
you had time to format the show. What a trooper!
The formatting took longer than the reading.
Damn.
Luckily, some of the books weren't very wordy.
Dig it. It's a visual medium.
Number 6.
Número 6.
Ben Reilly Spider-Man #1. Darkness looms over New York City as murders begin to pile up. But how are they all connected? Do the answers Ben is looking for reside in the haunted halls of Ravencroft Institute? Find out as we return to the era when Ben Reilly was the one true Spider-Man. I read it.
It's a back issue kind of thingamajiggle. Is it like
it touches on the whole clone saga thing, geez. And it refers you for information to the clone saga, but it's its own story starting from now. Peter Parker and Mary Jane are on vacation, so
not that Mary Jane, guys.
What's that?
I said not that Mary Jane, guys.
Okay. But it's all right. It's all right. I enjoyed the story. I don't like the personality of Ben Reilly.
Tell him what you told me.
Well, I can't say that on
it. Rhymes with Rick.
Yeah, he's a giant
Rick
butthole.
Yeah,
and not in a nice way. But yeah, I don't like the personality of his character. But he does have a nice little funny interaction with JJ Jameson. So,
yes, Hemp Night. I too enjoy the chimkin.
It's like Animal Castle. Nice. All right, moving right along. Number 5.
Número 5.
If you guys notice, a lot of these on this list are number 1s. Okay, so that's a big spec thing. They're all number 1s. They're popping up this week.
That's why you're Inspector Secret Squirrel.
And I'm gonna let you know this week is the reason it's a huge week. It's 20 books long on this list, is because next week we might have a problem filling 10. Because next week, next week was the FOC where both DC and Marvel weren't doing any FOC stuff. But, I mean, even my pull technically for next week was like 5 books, and they were all indies. And that's rare. Here you go.
Silver Surfer Rebirth #1. Someone has stolen the reality gem, an object that allows the user to fulfill any wish, no matter the consequences. but whoever has taken it is doing things like bringing back the dead hero Captain Marvel. It is up to Silver Surfer to team up with the least likely of allies, Thanos, to find the gem and restore reality to its proper form. Veterans Ron Mars and Ron Lim from way back in the 90s reunite and give you that nostalgia read, according to Secret Squirrel.
Keep that in mind when you read this, because now that you just read that and it clicked in my head, because I read it earlier and I was a little confused. I was like, all of a sudden it seemed like there was a time jump. But now after reading that the Reality Stone came into play and it granted a wish, now I know what happened. It wasn't a time jump. Somebody changed reality. So, but yeah, make sure you remember that, because I was like, what just happened? I had no idea.
Ron Mars will do that. Yeah, that's the same guy that wrote Arrowsmith. So
yeah, well, it doesn't tell you, it doesn't hint to it prior to it just happening, so you don't know what exactly happened. You're like, what just went down? But now I know. So yeah, remember that part.
Dig it.
Number 4.
Número 4.
X Lives of Wolverine #1, Week 1. Logan James Howlett, Weapon X. The mutant best known as Wolverine has lived many lives under many identities and in many places. These X lives and X deaths, it's a time story. So he's basically going back to relive kind of this different portions of his life, and he's sent out to basically rescue a key figure in mutant history. And you'll find out really quickly, cute little baby, who that cute little baby is in this book. So definitely pick it up. It's a good read.
What's the deal with parental advisory?
There's a lot of blood. A lot of, like, one dude gets straight up blasted by a shotgun off the stairs, and just he's plastered up against the wall, just guts open and everything. So like, yeah,
on Victorville.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's just gore is all the parental advisory is, and that was from the solicitation, so that's why it's there.
Dig it.
Number 3.
Número 3. Shulky #1. Yes, with this awesome cover by Bartel. It's Jennifer Bartel, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Jen Walters, also known as the sensational She-Hulk, is no longer savage and needs to put her life back together. She's got a career to rebuild, friends to reconnect with, and maybe represent in a court of law. Yes, maybe Jameson Esquire could get her on their retainer. And enemies too, well, she may not want to connect with them, but they are definitely going to connect with her. And the last page of this first issue is going to send Jen down a road she's never traveled, and that will shake up her life and possibly the whole Marvel U. Written by Rainbow Rowell. Yeah. There's a bunch of covers for this one, including a nifty art germ and Rob Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversary that I'm particularly fond of. So yeah, get it.
Yeah, there was a really awesome 1 in 25 cover too that I had to make mine.
Sup, Cholos, where the comic book at? Homie got the plug. Someone said his name is Squirrel. I said, don't you know who you're talking to? I'm a little bit loco.
Just real quick though, because I always have to mention, I know I didn't, this one right here, there is also a Momoko cover for Polo in the house. Just saying.
Yeah, there's a Moko, there's a knock headshot, and then a Francavilla cover with him and Thanos looks pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I can't remember who did the other one, but yeah, there's some awesome covers on those ones. Where do we? That was number 3. Yeah, I read this one too. It's a good start. You'll enjoy it.
She's got a cool a power suit on there. No more. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she was struggling with clothes at the beginning of this one too. By the way,
I hate when that happens. When you wake up all drunk and where's my clothes at?
Yeah. They don't fit no more. Number 2.
No dos.
Hulk #3, Smastronaut, Part 3 of 6. Okay. I made the mistake and didn't realize I hadn't read number 1 and number 2 yet. And I read number 3. So I was a little lost. But I have it down now. But this first cameo appearance of a new villain referred to as the Hulk's version of Null. Okay, the kind of imaginary world that the Hulk finds himself in, because Bruce Banner is basically riding him like a RoboJock pilot. That is where you see this character. So it's a cameo. You kind of get a brief glimpse of it. So definitely pick it up.
Now, do you get a bigger glimpse of this than you got of the God of Hammers in Thor 20?
No, the God of Hammers in 420 was a straight picture, like you saw Mjolnir. Yeah, it's already out. I'm not spoiling anything.
From what I'm hearing about from you is that this book is going to potentially take off like Thor number 20, though.
Yeah, it's possible, or like when Null first showed up in the other Venom run, right?
Yep.
What was it?
Donny Cates did that one too. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what we're saying is, pick this up.
Yeah.
By 3.
Like the signature series one that's up on the shelf at the shop. That thing is
good investment.
That thing is awesome looking.
You got low risk on this one, high upside. Get it by 3.
Yep.
There's a cool Todd Knock headshot cover there. I thought was drawn by Kevin Eastman.
Number 1.
No, uno.
Okay.
Set me up.
Without a doubt.
What?
This one.
Yes. Venom numero 4. The villainous Life Foundation is back, and they have Dylan Brock dead in their sights. Led once again by the insidious Carlton Drake, the guy from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The symbiote hunting organization has larger ambitions than ever before, and with Arthur Crane in the palm of their hand, they finally have the political leverage to make them a reality. First appearance of Carlton as Spearhead. Second cameo appearance of Bedlam, revealed to be Meredith, and the debut of a new Venom emblem. Is that a guitar or is that an axe?
That's a spear.
Okay. Okay.
But okay, yes, definitely pick this one up, especially with the debut of a new Venom emblem. It's going to make a big deal. This is, again, why we do an FOC, okay? Because there's a specific cover of this one, okay? It's a ASM 300 cover. It's all black with Black Spider, or the Venomized Spider-Man on the cover. Instantaneously. That's like a $20 cover today, okay, on eBay. All right. And if you didn't have it on your FOC, you're going to be hard pressed to find one now. All right. So when we tell you guys watch the FOC, and make sure you send your FOC in then, and not a few days or a week prior to them actually coming out. You have to send it in when we do the FOC show. All right.
Yep. And not to mention, don't forget Diamond likes to short things, son of a bitch. So, yep.
Tom Jones music. Yeah, definitely.
Dig it.
All right. Here we go. Honorable mention. This is a spec pick of the week. Okay. We talked about the Strange Academy, I think, a couple weeks ago, number 14.
Mm-hmm.
It came out mid-December sometime, and that book was jumping up to a $15, $20 book because it's the first appearance of Gaslamp. This one is the first cover appearance of Gaslamp. So take that for what you want as far as spec goes, whether the first inside appearance, first cover appearance. There's a lot of firsts, and they have different collectability. So just giving you guys a heads up. Get this cover. Because he's on the cover. Cool. Oh, yeah. And like you were saying, I bet a lot of people are going to be cosplaying this guy.
That wasn't me. That was Mrs.
Ah, okay.
Got to give credit where credit's due or she'll smack me.
And then we got some honorable mention homage covers, okay? We got Purgatory number 4. It's another TMNT homage for TMNT number 2. We've got Amazing Spider-Man number 86, which is a ASM 362 homage.
61.
What's that?
361.
Are you sure it's 61? 61 is First Carnage.
Let's see. No, you're right. You're right. I'm wrong.
And then again, Shadow Man number 5. This is a Thing movie poster homage. So it's pretty cool.
Take it.
Must have Venom. Yes. Yes, Phil. Must have Venom.
We got Venom.
Oh, and look at this. Look at this. We were talking about it, FOC'd last Thursday to order it. And here is actually the full trade dress, the front cover and the back of the book right there with the Comic Cult logo. And look what's under the Comic Cult logo right there. Cover art by none other than Phil Hernandez. Look at that.
Dig it. So proud of this guy.
Awesome. Yep. I know a lot of people that are going to be wanting this. So I might have to pick up a couple more so I can send them out to some fellow YouTubers and other places, because I know a lot of people are going to like and want this cover.
New Mutants 87 Homage.
Mm-hmm.
Phil's. Yep. Phil, you gotta do me a new picture, man. Come on. What are we doing here? We need one. We need a new Batman Who Laughs and 3 Robins for the website.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to visit the Comic Cult website, since we're talking about that, at comiccult.com. Take a look at the ever-growing online store while you're there, and also come in on New Comic Book Day on Wednesdays between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. And heck, come on down on Fridays and Saturdays too. We love seeing you guys there.
Spoiler's gonna have this guy working harder than Peach on covers.
No, because I take pride in my work.
No, he's talking about Phil, not you.
Oh, Phil? Yeah. No.
Well, look, once Phil's in the industry and
Phil takes pride in his work too.
He's making big bucks on an X book or Wolverine, we can say we had him here first.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got his first published work signed. And yes, I got mine signed first, Audrey.
Dang, shots fired.
Ooh, went there. Comic Cult TV, here's our social media stuff. But main thing you want to take from this slide is head on over to YouTube. Check us out over there. Give us a subscribe. Make sure you like and share the videos. Comment on there. Do all that good stuff. Giveaways happen over there. So you guys want to be over there, just make sure you're hitting the notification bell so you see when we go live.
Hemp Night, you don't want to see me because I'm in my chonies.
Here you go. Comic Cult HD store exclusive for the Fourth Man. If you haven't picked one up, make sure you do, because they're going fast. Trade dresses are limited, or were limited to 350. I'm sure there's not that many available now because people have been picking them up like crazy. And the Virgin limited to 150 copies. So make sure you guys pick those up if you haven't already. Immortal Era Comic Cult exclusive cover. This is going to be an awesome shiny cover, and I can't wait till we do a launch party with Ed.
Dig it. Can't wait for that.
Oh, I know. But see, here's the thing. I tried something different this show. I took the advice of Snicket, and and I tried to cut the banter and the talk a little bit shorter. So I was just giving you guys pertinent information. So let us know if you like the little bit faster, or if you like the talking and hanging out for a while. I personally like hanging out with you guys for a while, so hopefully you do too.
Dig it.
So what do you got, Spoiler?
Well, tomorrow I'm officially old, as the eldest of the Spoiler offspring turns 18. Pay the rent now. Happy birthday, Gwen. We're so proud of you and everything that you've done. Sky's the limit. So, you know what I always have to say. Adios, true believers.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday. And thank you very much, Spoiler. And let me go ahead and find my way over here. Everybody, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And you know what I like to say? Later, Comic Cult Nation.